Oh, say does
they say revenge is a dish.
Welcome to this Sunday afternoon edition of the NBA here on opening day, and what a great day it is. Greg, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. We've got Shaquille O'Neal. Durant is out there with Chamberlain. Then it's Tatum, and it's Pippen in at the 1. Now here's Durant. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. And Durant can't get that one to fall.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
LeBron outside, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Now here's Durant.
And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
That's good from Durant. He stands since 2009. The Pistons have just 2 playoff appearances.
Yeah, that's true, Kevin. And they got swept in both of those playoff appearances. They haven't won a playoff game since 2008. And with all the lottery picks they've made recently, their fans are itching to see some progress.
Now here's Giannis. The kick out to Bryant. The 3, good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
Pass to Pippen. Back to Durant. Wide open look. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Kobe, the pass to LeBron. No good on the 3. For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pippen outside. Back to Chamberlain. Over Kobe. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Well, look at how his team works to get Tatum set up for success. Feeding him when he's ready to fire.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
And taking a look now at stats for Jason Tatum. Coming off a terrific season. Putting in about 27 points a game. 8 rebounds and 5 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Outside, Kobe. Back to Antetokounmpo. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Giannis against Chamberlain. Good, that's another bucket.
And he's now scored the 2nd most points in NBA history. And don't expect him to stop there.
Year to year to year, his consistency of excellence dominates the sports headlines.
And you think about what it means to pass up someone like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and now to be chasing LeBron. That's as newsworthy as you can get.
Now Leonard. Scottie Pippen missing from long range. Bryant a screen on O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Here's the floater. Kobe with the bucket. Kobe's got 5.
Such body control from Bryant, able to take some hits there on the way up.
Outside Durant. 1:12 left in the first. Rockets with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Still yet to score. Pass to Leonard. From the arc. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it.
Pistons ball.
Last outing for the Rockets, it was a loss to San Antonio. Now here's Pippen. Tatum with the screen on Kobe. Tatum looking around. Clock at 6. And he drives in. Shoots over Leonard. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Here's the ball.
Houston leading by 3. And here is Bryant. He has 5. Abdul-Jabbar sets the pick for Bryant. Here's Leonard. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The Rockets shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Team foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
And that does it for the first quarter. Rockets lead by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a numbers standpoint?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, look, I loved being around the game, and so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number 1, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story. On the floor for Detroit. Made him out there with Pippen. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Durant. And it's Chamberlain in at the 3. Now Kobe after the missed 3 from KD. Pippen against Kobe. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. A 3 from Leonard. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
A great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
And you look at the Detroit Pistons, Stan, so much young talent, but the chemistry is a work in progress, clearly.
Well, it is, Kevin, and they're working on it, but it's hard with so many new faces, and they still need a second and third guy that they can build around. They've got a lot of good role players, but they need a couple more stars.
Now Pippen, no scoring in this one, hits it from three-point range.
And he knew what he was going to do before the ball even got to him. KD is always ready to let it fly.
James in the high post. Tatum on him. Leonard finds James. And James throws it down hard.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Pistons trail by 7. Pass to KD. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Durant's got 9 points in the quarter.
And he's now made 3 three-pointers here in the second, starting to get it going.
from deep LeBron. It's hauled in by Pippen. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Outside, KD. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
He's off on the first.
KD, one of the most prolific scorers in the NBA. The intrigue is how he does it with his stature.
Good on the second free throw. Leonard with the ball. He has 5. Bryant left side. It's hauled in by Pippen.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
That's good. The Houston lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Shaq.
2 minutes remaining.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
To the middle. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. The Rockets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line. And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball. But maybe the most impressive feat, he won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Here's Bryant. Kobe with the slam off the drive.
And if you're going to give Bryant a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Obviously, the Pistons in the midst of a long rebuild. 2 seasons in a row at the bottom of the league standings. Last season, they had the worst record in this once proud franchise's history. That counts the record-setting 28-game losing streak that they had. Pretty clear that this could be a long road back to redemption. Kevin?
Yeah, could is the operative word. This could be indeed. David, thank you. And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. At this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. The Rockets 4th.
Well, the commitment they brought to the boards is evident in those numbers. Rebounding's never a glamour stat, but it wins you games.
.58 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pippen against Bryant. And here's KD for 3. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Bryant. Outside, Antetokounmpo. It's Abdul-Jabbar, high post. Shaq on him. Shot clock at 6. And here's Leonard from 3. Does not find the basket. His 3rd miss. He's made just 1 so far. Tatum kicks to Pippen. Pass to O'Neal. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Houston on top, up by 5. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Jason, still a close one. What do you think happened there?
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
And get ready for the...
The Warriors playing at Chase Center as they go up against the Clippers. 8:30 Eastern time for the tip there.
2 elite squads, Ernie. 1 winner. I'm expecting big things.
No doubt. Everyone in the league will be watching. And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the Rockets.
Their offense is running like...
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
James is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kobe. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center position. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. And here's Kobe following the 3 from Kevin Durant. Right side, Abdul-Jabbar. Off pass to Bryant, and Bryant throws it down.
Leaping up to the rim, Bryant sees the opening and does not hesitate to attack.
Pippen, the pass to Chamberlain. Back to Pippen. And the layup's good off the glass. Pippen's got his first basket. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Rockets have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. The first one falls. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Pistons trail by 3. Tatum kicks to Chamberlain. The Pistons working the ball around now. Durant, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Abdul-Jabbar gets double-teamed. Pass to Kobe. Pippen with the steal. Now Detroit moving it up. Here's Durant. Straight to the bucket. Durant.
Taking the hit there, Durant, so hard to stop.
And so Bryant will bring it up for the Rockets. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. James finds Leonard. Banked in off the glass. That's 7 points for Kawhi Leonard.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. O'Neal dishes to Pippen. Outside, KD. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. LeBron kicks to Bryant. Back to LeBron. Fires the 3. James connects from deep.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally in sync.
Tatum passes to Chamberlain. Pass to Durant. Let's go. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Now here's Durant. after LeBron James's miss. Tough two from Durant.
There's no limit to what KD can do scoring the basketball.
Houston leading by 4. Here's Kobe. 9 points in the game so far. Knocked away. 4 on the clock. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds in this game. Tatum, that's for 2. It's rebounded by Houston. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
The shot by Bryant, no good. Pistons trail by 4. Pippen kicks to Tatum. Pass to Durant. Back to Tatum. Shot from the top of the key. Giannis grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's LeBron. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. Now Durant. Now here is Chamberlain. 30 seconds left to play in the 3rd. It's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal. Houston leading by 4. Now here's Bryant. 9 points in the game so far. We've got 13 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Pippen. Pass to Leonard. Just 3 to shoot. Shoots over KD. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter. And so it's Houston with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard from the past, right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. And on the floor for Detroit here in the 4th. Pippen is out there with Tatum. Then there's Chamberlain. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Durant in at the 4th line. Pippen, the pass to Chamberlain. Tatum with it. 6 on the shot clock. Floats one. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. James has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Bryant. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
The motor of Bryant never stops. Even inside where he goes right at the D.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, I've been a little surprised by how many mid-range jump shots they're taking and hitting. But so far, that seems to be the recipe that's working for them.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
Here's Pippen. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Chamberlain dishes to Tatum. Back to Chamberlain. 6 to shoot. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And guys, I like what they're doing here in the second half. Getting a lot of production in the paint and still trailing, but starting to show some grit down low.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Leading by 5. Chamberlain against Giannis. Back to LeBron. The putback. Oh, LeBron flying high.
That breathtaking athleticism. Great timing on that putback jam.
And JB Bickerstaff has called a timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle, and he begged his guys to get after it on the break. He said, let's keep up the tempo, guys. You know how dangerous we are on the break. Be confident with the ball. Take risks. Move it, guys.
Okay, David, thanks.
Lethal from the mid-range. Pippen doesn't need much airspace to feel comfortable with that jumper.
And here's LeBron outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Shaq. Unloads from 9. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Rockets leading by 8. Kobe kicks to Leonard. Outside, James. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Pass to Bryant. This one for 3. Rebound by the Pistons. Durant, the pass to Pippen. Inside. And the dunk by O'Neal.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Giannis against Chamberlain. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's guarded closely. Here's Leonard. And Shaq pulls it down. Shaq's got his 5th rebound in this one. Chamberlain dishes to Tatum. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Here's Shaq. The shot is good off the backboard. And now just a 4-point Houston lead. Houston's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Pass to Leonard. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Antetokounmpo against Chamberlain. Abdul-Jabbar sets the pick for Antetokounmpo. Leonard on the wing. On the clock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Kevin Durant.
And Leonard is such a tough cover. He's so good at baiting the D into foul.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good. That's a 6-point ball game.
Perfectly done at the strike there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
.50 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Pass to O'Neal. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. 43 seconds left in the 4th. They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
So many. Things to love about opening day. What's tops on your list, RJ?
A lot of things, really. But, man, the energy in the building. This house is rocking. These fans are so pumped up and optimistic about their team right now.
Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. They've got Kevin Durant, and it's Chamberlain in at the 3, the small forward. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James. Tatum passes to Chamberlain. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's O'Neal. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. James against Durant. James passes to Leonard. Back to James. Uncovered. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
Just zero hesitation from James, trusting his shot.
Richard, how about that memorable Rockets winning streak early in 2024?
11 straight wins. Look, that's no easy task, no matter who you are playing. The energy in the locker room must have just been off the charts.
Now here's Durant over James. Nice shot by Durant.
Oh, just beautiful poetry in motion. It is so fun watching Kevin Durant shoot the rock.
James passes to Bryant. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Durant. Puts up a 3. They get the rebound. O'Neal Misses the layup.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
James passes to Leonard. Back to James. Goes up on the wing. And it's in. Off the glass.
And it's not always Leonard's forte, but he's really developed a solid passing game.
Outside Durant. Pass to Chamberlain. Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Leonard against Tatum. Leonard passes to Bryant. Screen by Leonard. It's James on the wing. Ooh, Durant with some nice D.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Tatum finds Durant. Drops in the 3. Durant's got 5.
And defensively, what can you really do against KD right there?
Tatum against James. And here's Bryant outside. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
Houston shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Free throw good. Bryant. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Good on the second one. Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that. He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, well, the Rockets got a lot more organized with Coach Ime Udoka and their veteran additions, including point guard Fred VanVleet, who said it's just having that poise and presence to slow things down and get guys where they need to be. Rein it in, get some structure, and maximize these guys' potential. BA?
Allie, a great floor general. Thanks for that. Here's Chamberlain. No points yet. Pass to Durant. The 3. And the Pistons, another 3.
Yeah, he's off to an impressive start. Always nice to get 3 of your first 4 to drop.
Leonard against Durant. Bryant a screen on Durant. Leonard passes to Bryant. Back to Leonard. And there's a pick. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
In total control on that possession. Kawhi just reading the defense and taking it himself.
Outside Durant. 52 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Pippen. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And out of bounds. Houston will have it. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
For Houston, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Detroit has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Durant, pass to Pippen. Back to Durant. Got a hand on it. Durant against James. And here's Bryant. Takes the 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. It's Houston. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, what do you think about the Rockets?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
We've got Kawhi Leonard. He's out there with Kobe Bryant, and it's Mutombo in at the center position. That's the group starting the 2nd quarter for the Rockets. Now here's Bryant. From the arc. Sinks it from distance. Bryant's got 6.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And there's the lob.
A beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Houston in the lead. Pass to James. Can't hit from the elbow. It's been a couple of minutes since they led in this game.
Oh, they'd love to change that here.
Durant, no good. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. James, right side. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Pippen. Detroit with the ball. And though they've had a lot of high draft picks, Grant, the Pistons are still fitting everything together.
Yeah, and we've seen plenty of rebuilding teams go through struggles, and then suddenly everything clicks. But you have to have experience mixed in with the youth.
Rockets ball.
The Rockets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the 2nd quarter. Leonard passes to Bryant. Screen by Leonard. Bryant, right side. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Pippen, covered by Bryant. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Oh, deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. And with a pause in the action, here we have the best rebounding teams from last year. The Rockets 4th.
Last year, they had a very physical aspect of the game down. They were a very tough team to keep off the boards.
Goes up off the... There's another block.
Step aside. We've got a new number 3 in career blocks.
There haven't been many more staunch defenders in history than this man. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the 2nd quarter. James outside. They set the pick. Jacks up a 3. Oh, LeBron buries a 3.
And that's the improvement of his game. You gotta guard Bron close at the perimeter. He can be so efficient from out there.
And Durant with the big finish.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Now, here is James. 7 points in the game. Fires it. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. James has got 9. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
And here's Bryant outside. Houston gets it back. The 2nd effort. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You should not be falling for a pump fake.
It's his first trip to the line. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or 2. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Here's Pippen. No points so far. Durant for 3. That doesn't go either for Durant.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Leonard looking over the floor. Houston with another miss. Pistons trail by 7. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Chamberlain passes to Tatum. Screen by O'Neal. Takes a 3. Jason Tatum! He's a sharpshooter.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
James passes to Bryant. And a miss there on the triple. Detroit has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Pass to Pippen. Here's Chamberlain. Check by James. Outside Tatum. The shot from 20 feet out. Here's O'Neal. And the layup is good off the glass. Now just a 2-point Houston lead.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Now here's Bryant. He has 6. 4 on the clock. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Bryant's got 8. Just 4 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Can't get it to drop. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Rockets ahead. They lead by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for...
You look at the Pistons, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts. And we now take a look at the Houston Rockets and the close first half they've played.
Even before the game started, you could feel the...
Thanks, as always.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Setting the floor for Detroit. We've got Jason Tatum, and it's O'Neal in at center. 6 on the shot clock. Tipped. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it. And where have the shots been coming from tonight? Here's a look. Broken down by paint, mid-range, and three-point shot attempts so far for Houston.
And they're mostly ignoring the mid-range game. They're concentrating their efforts on those higher percentage shots right at the rim or those long-distance three-point looks.
Pistons trail by 4. Here's Pippen. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Durant surveying the D. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from James. Pass to Leonard. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. The shot by James, no good.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Here's Pippen, covered by Bryant. Right side Durant. Unloads from 13. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Durant's got 12 points.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
Leonard with the ball. Durant covering. Here's James. Tries again. Good! That's another bucket!
Now, he's now scored the second most points in NBA history, and don't expect him to stop there.
Year to year, his consistency of excellence dominates the headlines.
And you think about what it means to pass up someone like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And now to be chasing LeBron, too, that's as newsworthy as you get.
So clever with the pump fake. Durant is so good at scoring that if he pump fakes, you better jump.
Detroit shooting their first free throws of this game. And both free throws good for Durant.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Bryant outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 10 points for him.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Pass to Tatum. Lots of room. Good. He hits the jumper. Tatum's got 5 now.
Over the years, Tatum has limited the amount of mid-range jumpers that he takes, but it is still a natural part of his game.
Back to Bryant. 4-3. The rebound by Detroit. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound in this one.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Now here's Leonard. James finds Leonard.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the third. 5 on the clock. Pass to Bryant. The 3 is up. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got his 4th assist in this one.
And that was a good read from Leonard. Noticing the overcommitment and exploiting it.
Here's Pippen. No made baskets yet. Right side Tatum. Lets it fly. Here's Chamberlain. The shot off that time. Houston leading by 5. James passes to Leonard. James against Durant. Fader on the way. Rebounded by the Pistons. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Chamberlain. The kick to Tatum. Pass to O'Neal. And here's Durant. Second shot opportunity. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 4th rebound in this one. Leonard finds Bryant. He shoots it. Detroit with a rebound. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Tatum passes to Pippen. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Leonard. On target from about 13 feet. And the Rockets lead by 7.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
And so it's Houston closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Kawhi Leonard out there with Kobe Bryant. Then there's James, and it's Mutombo in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
James passes to Leonard. James deciding where to go with it. No good.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
Pass to Durant. Here's Pippen. Tatum, a screen on Bryant. Here's Pippen. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Bryant outside. Three-pointer. Parries it from three.
This is his second three this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
Pistons trail by 6. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Pippen, covered by Bryant. Pippen, no good.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Here's the screen by Bryant. Puts it up from 17. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got his 5th assist in this one.
A tale of two halves. After a slow start, he's turning his offense around.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. The three, Durant. Yes, sir! The smooth stroke of Kevin Durant.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Bryant outside. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Durant, the pass to Pippen. Here's Chamberlain. Tatum looking it over. Pass to Durant. 5 to shoot. Ball stolen. Here's James. Oh, and the jam by James.
Okay, wow. Old man LeBron James getting acrobatic, putting on a show. I see you, big fella.
Here's O'Neal. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
In the game, 2 minutes.
Now here's Leonard. Bryant, a screen on Durant. Leonard passes to Bryant. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
And it's Tatum with the ball for Detroit. 7-point differential. Pass to O'Neal. Nails the baby hook. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter. Tatum against James. And here's Leonard. Oh, denied by Durant.
A tremendous defender. Durant's length can cause major issues for the offense.
Pass to O'Neal. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear where they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
They set the pick. To the middle. Here's Mutombo. Money.
You expect Kawhi to take the shot, but he cleverly makes a pass.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Chamberlain. Here's Durant. Rejected by James.
Versatile, talented defender. LeBron excels at using his athleticism and length.
And out here getting loose, guys going through some drills. A Sunday afternoon with the NBA here on 2. How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Jason Tatum is out there with Pippen, and it's Durant, then it's O'Neal, and it's Chamberlain in at the 3 spot.
Oh, stop it. That one's just too easy for LeBron James, so high above the rim.
Outside Durant. The 3 from Tatum. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Durant, the pass to Pippen. Pass to Chamberlain. Lets it go from deep. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Chamberlain.
The rise and fire by Jason Tatum, ready to catch it and score it immediately.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Just 2 to shoot. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pippen against Bryant. Pippen outside. Tatum looking around. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Leonard. Another shot. No good on that one. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. James finds Leonard. Back to LeBron. That ball. Nice feed that time from Leonard. James has got his second basket.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Leonard against Tatum. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Jason Tatum has built such consistency from beyond the arc. Doesn't matter if there's a contest or not.
And Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Now we have a chance. Let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. The Rockets 4th.
Boy, their rebounding last year was phenomenal. Great fundamentals, aggressive to the ball. That helped them pull down a lot of second chances.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Floats it up for James. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
A history of great finishers in NBA history, but LeBron will top the list before it's all said and done.
Pippen dishes to Tatum.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 5. Lets it fly. Tatum with another miss. For Minnesota, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Bryant against Pippen. Lets it go with the 3. The shot by Bryant, no good.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Wow, how about the long arms and the timing of Jason Tatum on the alley-oop? Nice.
Outside, James. Pass to Leonard. 1:09 left to play in the first. Now, here's Bryant. Over Pippen. Bryant's shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
No one covering. Tatum's got 11 points.
Just tremendous confidence from Jason Tatum. This guy understands I am a scorer even at the most elite level.
Bryant outside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Outside Durant. 24 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Pippen. Tatum setting the pick for Pippen. Over Bryant. KD, that's for two. They get it back outside Tatum. Shoots over Leonard. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Rockets lead by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Houston.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Rockets leading by 3. They've got Kobe. James is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Now here's Tatum. He had 37 points last game out. 5 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. Tatum with another miss.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And LeBron throws it down hard.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Pippen against Kobe. Screen by O'Neal. Durant, the pass to O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
It's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
And here's a look at numbers for Tatum. He's coming off an excellent season. How about 27 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists? Even if you key in on him all game, he still finds a way to get his numbers.
Right. The skill, the awareness, the physical ability, it's all there. And that's what makes this guy so hard to check.
LeBron with a screen on KD. Leonard will not go. This is off the front iron. Rockets leading by 3. Pippen, the pass to Durant. Here's Tatum. Oh, and he jams it right over Kawhi Leonard.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
James in the post. O'Neal's there. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's been a few years now, Doris, but it feels like point guard is the position in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, we certainly have our share of great point guards. Luka Doncic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, they seem to be in the MVP conversation consistently. But the last couple MVPs, you look back, you've got a couple of centers. For a long time, the small forward spot dominated the game. It's really something that's in constant flux. What's striking about LeBron James is how his game has morphed to now it's all about guile and smarts and experience. He continues to dominate, just in a different way.
Both shots good from the stripe.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Now here's Pippen. He has yet to score. Tatum with a screen on Kobe. Pippen finds Tatum. Houston moving the ball around. Here's KD. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. Not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good bets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report. And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point. A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
And funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
Now Kobe following Durant's three-point attempt. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Left side, Abdul-Jabbar. Here's James. And James throws it down.
The ability to sustain productivity over the entirety of his career, LeBron James is a modern marvel.
Pippen the pass to Chamberlain. And no good. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Kobe against Pippen. Got loose. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. KD bats for two. And he knocks down the jumper. And the Rockets lead by 3. For the Houston Rockets, they come in off the loss to the Spurs. James, a screen on Pippen. Bryant dishes to LeBron. Outside Leonard. Kicks it out to Bryant. Shot clock at 6. Chamberlain with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The three from Tatum. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
He started the game scorching the Nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, none here in the second.
Leonard finds James. James converts inside. 32 seconds left here in the second. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. In the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Here's Durant. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Pippen's got 4 assists in the game. Timberwolves trail by 3. Giannis with it. Hasn't made one yet. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Chamberlain. And to Antetokounmpo, shot's good. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Houston on top. They're up by 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And get ready for the third.
Playing well on the road can be very difficult. They're doing a good job despite the challenges.
Away from home, they aren't let. And guys, let's take a moment. And that's all for us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
Houston in the lead. Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. We've got Chamberlain. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Durant. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Pippen in at the guard position. Took the opportunity when he saw it. KD's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Houston. Timberwolves shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. Now here's Leonard. Scoreless thus far. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to James. Pocket 6. And James throws it down.
One of those nights where opposing coaches just shake their head. LeBron has taken over.
Pass to KD. Kept alive by Houston. Goes back up. Indeed, Chamberlain drops it in.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
LeBron outside. And they double up LeBron. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Here's Pippen. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Here's James. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
That's
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2. Still very early, Clark, but some teams off to a blistering start.
Well, my motto, Brian, is that you can enjoy it and should while it lasts. Everybody's going to hit some air pockets and turbulence at some point. It's how you navigate that determines the outcome of your season.
A look at the starting group for the Pistons. Kevin Durant is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Chamberlain in at the small forward. And that one drops for him.
From mid-range, LeBron really dialed in. You can't think you're safe giving him those shots.
Outside Tatum. From downtown, Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. James against against Durant. James can't get it to go.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Leonard against Tatum. Pass to Durant. 6 to shoot. Tatum with room to shoot. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Well, I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
The Rockets went from 22 to 41 wins last year, finishing right at 500, Clark.
Great progress by Houston. Just missed the play-in in the West. He would have easily made that same play-in tournament in the East. A huge step forward for the Rockets, no doubt. And I think it's a team that can sustain that trajectory.
And Houston has possession after the Pistons picking up a back.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Pippen is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Durant in at the shooting guard. And for the Rockets, they've got Abdul-Jabbar. Ryan is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's LeBron James, and it's Giannis in at the 3 slot. And opening day here for both of these teams, Brent Perry, the fans are full of optimism.
Well, the seeds have been planted in the offseason, Kevin. What's about to bloom for these franchises as the year goes on? I mean, lots of movement around the league, but it's about the growth of your favorite team and watching these storylines play out as teams march towards the playoffs. Long ways away, but tonight's where it starts.
Now, here's LeBron. And some nice passing there by Houston. Ryan passes to Leonard. And the 3 off target. Detroit with the ball. Durant kicks to Pippen. Tatum with a screen on Bryant. Tatum looking around. 6 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
No chance. Giannis, too much length.
Bryant dishes to LeBron. And it's good. 2 points.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Brent, something the Detroit Pistons unit does so well is push the pace in their game.
Yeah, you love to lean into young players and that vibrant athleticism, but you also have to understand that playing fast comes with quick decision making, and sometimes those don't always go hand in hand. The experience that these guys will have in their growth together and how soon it is that they realize they can help each other, that's going to push them places faster and further than they even realize.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Knocks down the three ball.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now, here's Chamberlain. And here's KD for three. Kept alive. And he gets it to go.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. James finds Giannis. And there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Tim Hardaway Jr. checked in for Detroit.